Hey everyone, it's time to Nefes and chill. In this video, I'm going to be talking about something that everyone seems to be talking about today or since yesterday, whether you're in Discord or on Twitter, or wherever else you may be talking about the Elder Scrolls Online, and there was even a 9-page thread about it on the official User forums. And to sum up the story, it's basically, it seems that at least one person got banned, permanently banned, for using NPC names, or lore-friendly names as people are calling them, specifically things like Cloudrest, the Arms of Reliquin, which are set names like Sororia, Galenwayne, whatever. It seems in this specific ticket that they were flagged as being harmful in terms of it being a name. It seems like 2.2 also says something about being defamatory, impersonation, and so forth and so forth. And of course, people made a forum thread about it, and they're talking about it. And a lot of people are concerned. So this video will also serve as a PSA or clarification on what's going on in terms of potential ZOS actions on your accounts. So that's the story with the one of the original tickets or customer support issues that's being brought up on the forums. And now people are worried that, oh, well, what if I, name a NPC, Telvanni something, right? Or an Argonian name. And there was a follow-up to this on the dev end. Gina posted initial response on the forum thread, at least, was, hey y'all, while we're not able to get into the specifics of this particular ban, we can clarify that the names of in-game sets, locations, major NPCs, bosses, etc. are technically against the terms of service, outlined in section 6.1. And obviously I looked up the terms of service, but I think she meant the code of conduct here, because I couldn't really find anything in relation to the names of the names of the account. But yeah, 6.1, you will not post, transmit, promote, or distribute any dynamic or static user-created or custom content which is not wholly owned by the account owner. Names or material protected by copyright, trademark, or other intellectual property rights cannot be used at any time except by the rights holder, which is ZeniMax. Rights ownership must be established prior to use on any ZeniMax Media Inc. site or service, and this is specifically pertaining to forums or in-game. Any use of material protected by intellectual property rights that is not wholly owned by the account owner is a violation of the agreement, including code of conduct. So this is in reference to specifically in-game stuff, and of course forum stuff. Anything outside that, like, Outcast has a website, Zyno has a website, I have a website. Obviously that doesn't apply here in terms of us putting item set names on the website or something like that. It does, however, pertain to account name, maybe character names. Usually they just force you to change your character names. Personally, I'm not a big fan of some of the forced name changes. I mean, this is a rated M game, and some things like that are not derogatory or slurs or anything like that, I've seen personally changed, or like puns, right? One of my character names I've had for like at least 4 years, no, probably 6 years, 6 years, was Lights Out for Harambe, reference to Dicks Out for Harambe or something like that. And that was changed recently, I think last year. And it was probably a player reporting it. And I'm pretty sure in this case, this is PvP, so I'm not surprised. you know what I mean, with the whole reporting thing. But they told me that it was a religious thing. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm kind of, not upset by that reasoning. If customer support thinks that Harambe is a religious figure, sure, let's go with that. But yeah, I think, fine, give out name changes. I'm not exactly sure what happened here in this particular case, and Gina said, obviously we don't have all the details, so everything is kind of in the court of the public. So maybe, and I think they started clarifying. Gina started clarifying in this thread, hey y'all, we'd like to provide some clarification here based on what was said earlier, because she also posted on Twitter too in response to Benevolent Bodhi posting about the forum thread. And she just posted a reply in the thread that should hopefully help clarify. Lore-friendly names are fine. What isn't fine is naming your character exactly the same as a major NPC, like Lyris Titanborn or Sotha Sil, for example. So major NPC, I suppose, also refers to things like I guess trial names, set names, and also probably like Olorime is technically both the NPC and trial set name. So Abner Darn, I suppose, is also kind of like included on that as well. On the forum thread itself, Gina also said, we typically don't ban a account for a bad character name if there is no other terms of service history on the account. we'll simply just have you change the name. Okay, perfect. Now, if there is an extensive terms of service history, and this is why I said, we don't know what's going on with the account history and stuff like that, there may be situations where your account could be suspended or banned for a character name that breaks in terms of service. You also want to clarify that using Tamrielic, house names, or other lore-friendly names is fine and isn't breaking the terms of service. What we don't allow is using the proper name of major characters, bosses, or etc. For example, you can't name your character Abner Darn, but you could name a character Gina Darn. Hope this helps, but let us know if you would like additional clarification. Okay, so yeah, that kind of, I guess, settled some of it. And yeah, that's really pretty much it in terms of the news, the community news, and also a PSA on what is allowed and what isn't allowed under the code of conduct, as said, or under the clarification made on the forums or on Twitter. But yeah, what do you guys think about this whole thing? Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.